What's going on, guys? I'm back here with another unboxing, and we can do a little bit of testing. I had made this video already, guys, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. The file just ghosted. I went through everything, couldn't find it, so I had to do it again. So I already had opened the box, most of it, but then, like, when I was checking as I was recording, I noticed there was something off, and it just wasn't working right. But it came here yesterday, came in this box here, and of course you guys know what it is from the thumbnail. So here it is here. Looks good. And I'll go ahead and pull it out the box, and we'll start unboxing it. Alright, so I got it out the box. Well, at least I got this lid off, or the top part. So we got a 540 motor here, we got a 40 amp ESC, and a hex fly servo, and some more stuff here. And I got the blue one, so it's like a metallic blue. Get a preview here, as well as here. So you do get kind of a few previews. This is the one. Here we go. So it comes with plastic spoiler, windshield wipers, and some mirrors. Drip tires, all your tie rods, full bearings. So you got all your bearings, and metal shocks. Well, at least metal cap shocks. I'll upgrade the shocks soon. So it looks pretty good. And I got this because I don't have a drip card anymore. I had the brushless one, you guys saw that. And of course the brushed one wasn't mine. It was only being given to review, and I had to send it back. So the other one, it just wouldn't work anymore. It had so many issues, and I think it was going to cost like $30 to fix, and I already had paid like $280 for it. So I talked to the seller. He didn't want to fix it, so I just sent it back. But I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. A lot of fun. I noticed that I would drift around a lot in the apartment just to kill time, and I started, like, really depending on that. And then when the RC card, when the drip card didn't work anymore, I tried using my other little cars, but it just wasn't the same. I wanted to do a little drifting just to mess around, nothing like professional, I just noticed that I was having a decent time killing time. So transmitters right here. Remember, this will all be zip tied, and this is a good transmitter. It doesn't have a whole bunch of settings, but it's got enough. And right here, if you peel this corner, you can peel this off and it'll look all shiny. So we don't got much going on there, you guys could see. But we do have a dual rate, throttle trim and steering trim. And of course your reversibles there. Really good transmitter. It's the, what is this? 2CE. Came with the landslide rubber grip. Feels good. It's really a fly sky. And it's a really good transmitter. And I think it looks nice. It looks pretty nice, considering what you could get. I mean, the one that they used to have for this was took 8 batteries, and it was older looking, but it was a decent one, but it was like from the 90s or something. And now they've changed them out and put these. You could even see there's stickers here. See this? Not stickers. That's like a plastic film. If you peel that off, everything shines right here too. See that? So all that stuff, you got to peel off the little sticker. But the crazy thing is the body didn't have any film on it. No film. So let's go ahead and take this guy out of here. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I just had to get the cat out of here. Little cat was going crazy. So like I said, this will be zip tied, but of course it's not zip tied anymore. All right. So we'll go ahead and put this down, and we'll look at the rest of the stuff here. Oh, they have this taped up. All right. So we get our manual. These are all the hop-ups here. Oh no, these are all the regular parts. Hop-ups are over here. And these are really easy to find. Got some nitro ones in there too. Looks like they gave us some spacers, a binding plug, and an antenna tube. So I will go through the manual, but I don't really think it's that difficult to use. It just requires pins. I think these switch over. So I'll be looking at this, but there's really not much going on in there. I don't even need spacers. I have a whole bunch. So we'll leave that there. Here's our charger, overnight charger. So if you're planning on using this, you got to recharge it up in the nighttime and then use it in the morning, because it will take quite some time. It's just a cheap nickel metal hydride charger, but this is completely ready to run. So that's good. All right. This was on there. It was on the car itself. Oh, look at that. It just flopped. Let me fix this. All right. So I fixed it. The box really depends on both of them to work. So let's go ahead and take these out. So here's our pins. We got some long body posts, but that's fine because you can always change your body. These pins are actually pretty good. They usually go cheap on these pins, you know. These are pretty good, and I like that they're easy to pull out. You know, they got that little bent there. They feel good. They don't feel cheap. Too bad they didn't give us any extras. But it's a drift car. You shouldn't be bashing with it, so you shouldn't be losing anything. Okay, so here's our body. It's dusty, you guys could see, but it's a metallic blue. It needs to be cleaned. We got the new Redcat sticker here. I gotta take that off. That looks stupid. There's exhaust coming out the window. But other than that, all the rest of these stickers can stay. It looks really good. Like that. All white on the inside. And you can see our plastic windshield wipers. Our plastic mirrors. Our review mirrors. And our plastic spoiler. Which all feel pretty good. They all get held on by little clips. So don't lose those clips. Okay, so the body feels good. It looks good. It looks decent. It's one of those bodies that's better looking in person. And like I said, this was on here giving you everything you need to know about the nickel metal hydride and how to charge it. You know, all the warnings, just your basics. Just a simple warning card. And here's the RC itself. These right here can get lost quick. So make sure that when you're using the car and you don't have the body on, don't leave these little guys on there, because they will fly away and you won't notice it until it's time to put the body on. And these things really keep the body snug so it's not wobbling and you don't hear plastic rattling. So you need these. I wish it would have came with some of those, but I guess you can always make these out of something, you know. They closed up my local hobby shop here, but I have one more, but it's further out, but they closed it up. So I won't be able to buy those, just like whatever. I'll have to buy them on Amazon now. But here's the bumper. We got our metal cap shocks, which I'm going to change out soon. You can see our tie rods, metal dog bone, metal diff. Yeah, diff caps. Everything's ball bearing. Receiver, hex fly servo, and our 40 amp ESC and a 540, which I think they kind of screwed up. Should be 550 at least. That's just me, but you don't really need a lot of power when drifting. You really don't. So that's the reason why. But if I could have found brushless, I would have bought it, guys. But couldn't find it. And if I did, it wasn't around me. It was probably I'll have no choice but to buy it from China, you know? Or from an actual another dealer who sells Redcat. I could have bought it from them, but I don't know. Just don't really feel like putting my info out there, you know. I've gotten burned quite a few times. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. Got interrupted here, but forgot what I was saying. Forgive me. But we got our nickel metal hydride here. Banana plugs, which I think I'm gonna keep. If you look at that, that looks like it can hold more power than a Dean's. I don't know. A Dean's is good too, but I think this can hold more power. So I'm just gonna probably leave them, although they're not exactly nice looking. But oh well. I think I'm gonna leave those because it can hold more power. I'm supposed to be switching out my Dean plugs for something better too. They can hold more power. So we got our rear metal cap shocks and our 40 amp ESC, which I think they should have put 550, but you're just drifting. You don't need a whole bunch of power. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. We do get a foam, so you can put bigger batteries. I do have a hump pack. I'm wondering if I can use that. We got 2000 milliamps here. Feels pretty good. Cheap battery, but it feels pretty good. Here's our battery slot. You can see the drivetrain and all metal gears, guys, too. Check that out. I love the sound of metal gears. Okay, so the rims are okay. I don't know about the chrome, but they'll do until I get new ones. I should have gotten them already, but kind of lagging it. See the rear dog bones and diff caps, tie rods, body post. All of this stuff can be upgraded, and it's very easy to find the parts as well. Front tie rods. So everything's adjustable, and I like that they even put one on the servo as well, so you can get rid of slop. But it looks pretty good. Everything looks really good, and it does work. I did manage to get far enough into the unboxing to where it ran, and then it just, I don't know what happened. The video just didn't work out. So it looks pretty good. It looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. Wanted to show you the bottom, but I want to take these off because these will get lost quick. And I'm telling you, the body doesn't hold as good. So this is the bottom. No hex, just all Phillips screwdrivers, which is okay. It's all right. So everything feels good. All of this stuff you can replace to metal. 10th scale garage channel. He upgraded his to all metal, and I think he put some brushless stuff in there too. But he first did a pretty good speed test with the original electronics, and it did pretty good. I do have rubber tires right now. Not tires. I have rims that are glued on with the tires. So we could take this out for a little speed run. But right now we're going to do a little drifting. And remember, here's your charger. If I got interrupted, so I'm sorry, guys. But remember, this is an overnight charger. And let's go ahead and put this back. And right here, let me just show you. You can take those off. You can see right there how you take them off. And just in case you're going to use a lipo, because it won't fit as good with those because they're rounded, you know. So let's go ahead and put this back. Slide this into place. Fits in there nice and snug. Okay, put this down. Feels pretty good too. Feels heavy. It feels exactly like the HSP. and HSP really is like Redcat, you know. Well, I think Redcat bought their stuff, or I don't know, but I know that Redcat sells a lot of things that HSP has too. So that's kind of cool too, because then there's more available parts. So anything from this Redcat, the HSP will fit as well if you have that drift car. I like that. It's got a little lip. I wish it had a small bumper, because and then when you're drifting and you hit a wall by accident, this part just caves in because there's nothing to hold the bumper, you know? There's nothing to hold it from the cushioning. So it just like caves in, like, you know, it just goes in right here. But this body feels pretty good. Doesn't feel like it would bend in. But my other one did that. I kind of wish they would put a little foam back here, just a small one. Some of my 124 scale cars have two foams, one in the front and back. But it feels pretty good. Of course, these banana connectors are not very nice to look at, but they feel good. You can see our receiver here. And I'm not sure. I think this is the receiver where you slide pins around for nitro. I mean, for lipo and brushed. I'm not sure. I don't see any pins there, so I have to read the directions. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these back on real quick. Just make sure that you don't lose these, because once you lose them, if you don't have like one on, the body's lopsided, so you don't want to do that. And you definitely don't want to lose them, because then it's going to rattle a lot. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, the transmitter is on. You can see there are lights there. And now let's turn on the RC car. All right, everything's already bounded up. It was pre-bounded, so I didn't have to bind it. But it does come with the bind plug just in case. All right, so let's go and put this little guy on the floor. And it sounds good. It feels good. It feels really good in the hand too. Nice and strong. You can hear those metal gears. And it's quite heavy. Thing's quite heavy. And those oil-filled shocks, I don't know if I showed you those because I got interrupted. But they feel pretty good. Not so bad. I'm going to replace these as soon as I can though. And these rims as well. But for now, it feels pretty good. So it's already on. So let's just go ahead and drift a little, see what happens. See how good it runs. Of course, every time you buy new drift tires, they need to be broken in a little. So just keep that in mind. All right. I'm going to go over here better. Now let me just grab that transmitter. All right. Cured it up a little. Just see. Just mess around a little just to see. We'll do some real testing outside with rubber tires and some more drifting as well outside. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, because I was doing it a lot with the HSP, even though it was brushless. It was overkill too with the brushless. You could do this with just brush, you know. When I had them both, I noticed that the brush was identical to the brushless, but there is censored brushless. Could be a little better. But other than that, this feels pretty good, even with just the nickel metal hydride. The only thing it doesn't have is enough steering torque. That's the only thing. So it's going to take some modding for that. But it feels pretty good though. For just being a 540. And it looks good. I'm all out of views. Sorry, guys. But it's just a quick test run. It's already getting dark. I will leave the link in the description. It's a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. Considering that I was having a lot of fun with the brushless HSP, a lot. And I was noticing that I would do that more than the little crawler I have. I would turn on the drift cart, do some drifting, and then whatever my wife was ready and I had to leave with her, I would kill time. You know, when I had to go to the doctor like in an hour, I just take the drift car out and start playing. And I noticed that when it was gone, I kind of had a hole there. You know, I really liked it drifting just for fun, you know, nothing pro, but just fun. And you could make this to a drag, it's pretty easy. Take the drag shaft off. Feels good, it just needs some breaking in, and that body needs to be clean. It's really dusty. And the carb was zip tied into the box, so that's why I was wondering why it didn't have a film on it. But it doesn't appear to be used. Sorry, it doesn't appear to be used. It actually feels pretty good. Doesn't feel broken. And those tires didn't have no scratches. Yeah, I gotta get used to this again. But it can be really fun. It could be really fun. Drifting could be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back down, and we'll take it back over here. Okay. All right. So that's the end of this one, guys. The Redcat here. EXP, is that what that says? Drift car, EPX or something like that. Feels good. I think it's well worth the cash. I'm gonna put that down there. Let's I'll put this back down, and we'll. All right, so we'll take one little final look at it. So you're gonna get a charger, overnight charger, transmitter, battery, and not battery. I mean, oh, damn it! There goes the clips. All right, so it comes with everything that you see here. It looks pretty good. The car looks better in person. Kind of looks, I don't know, it just looks a little cheaper when you're watching the videos. I don't really like the body too much. But just to start, that's pretty good. That's why I'm going to leave the body post, because I'm going to change the body up for sure. But for now, it's not too bad. I mean, we do have dual rate steering, but it just doesn't have enough throw. It's just not enough. I have it like practically maxed out. Probably just need a better servo. But yeah, guys, so I'll leave a link in the description, and I should be back with some more videos. I actually have some RC stuff from Walmart I need to do, and some more giveaways as well. So I have a lot of stuff that still needs to be given away. And yeah, so some more items, more handhelds that I was trying to save. Some more handhelds, some more RC cars, and some of those cheaper RC cars from the department store. So I had to do those videos as well. But this is really good. It feels really good. Really well worth the money. It was a little pricey, but when I tried buying it from anywhere else, it would have been still the same price practically, because they wanted to give it to you less, but you got to pay like $30 for shipping. So I'll just leave the link to Amazon. You guys could check it out. There are flash sales, so you can get it for like $130 every now and then. So, yep. So I'll leave the link, and thanks a lot for watching, guys. And I'll be back soon. with some more content. Thanks a lot for watching.